I'm not a fan of long intros, so I'm just going to get started and tell you how I make cold brew coffee. Cold brew is a slow brewing method. Prepare your cold brew 12 to 24 hours before you want to enjoy it. First, I measure out the coffee beans. Use a scale for precise measurements. I prefer to use 50 grams of beans with 32 ounces of water, but you can experiment with this ratio to perfect it for your own tastes. After measuring your beans, pour them into a coffee grinder set to a coarse setting and turn it on. Using a good coffee grinder is important because you'll end up with an even consistency in your grounds, which will result in a better brewed coffee. Today, I'm using Black Rifle coffee beans. I like Black Rifle because they use quality beans, they do small batch roasting, and they ship fresh beans quickly. Measure out 32 ounces of water. It's always a good idea to use filtered water if you've got it. Pour your ground coffee into the brewing container. I'm using the OXO cold brew system, but there are plenty of different systems to choose from. This system has the Rainmaker, which distributes the water across the grounds and makes sure that they all get saturated. Sometimes a little swirl when you're pouring will help distribute the water. Prep is done. It could steep on your countertop or in the fridge. I like to use the fridge so it's cold when it's ready to drink. Let it steep for 12 to 24 hours. The longer it steeps, the stronger it'll be, but I won't let it steep longer than 24 hours because the coffee will over-extract and be bitter. Once it's done steeping, I drain my cold brew coffee. This will be different for different systems, but for the OXO, I place the stand over the carafe, I place the brew container on top of the stand, and I pull the brew release switch. It takes about 10 minutes for the coffee to drain. Here's a quick little time lapse so you don't have to watch it drain for 10 minutes. Pro tip, I always clean as I go, so I'm always ready to brew my next batch. Also, to make cleaning more enjoyable and to help myself wake up in the morning, I like to listen to great music as I clean. Shameless plug, today I'm listening to Burden Affinity. Cold brew coffee is not the same thing as iced coffee. Iced coffee is prepared with hot water and cooled with ice, which waters the coffee down, and hot brewed coffee is more acidic than cold brew. Grab a cup because you're almost ready to enjoy your cold brew. Bonus tip. Freeze your coffee in cubes and use them to keep your coffee cold without watering it down. I personally prefer drinking cold brewed coffee because it's smoother and less acidic than brewing with hot water, and I live in Florida, so it's more refreshing than hot coffee. Put the stopper on your carafe and place it into the fridge. Cold brewed coffee will keep up to 2 weeks in the fridge, but it's so good you're going to finish it way before then. And there you have it. Cold brew coffee is really easy to make and it tastes delicious. Enjoy your next batch.